Hello, friends. Welcome to Living the Light. Just wanted to share a few things today. I was meditating on the belief systems that we have and the unconscious mind, which 95% of how our life is lived each day is through our unconscious. So those are the beliefs that we learned either through our childhood, through society, through our culture. And there's such a bigger picture than that. There's a higher perspective. And so just the invitation to remind ourselves that there is a higher perspective always. And sometimes we think this is just the way that I am, or this is the way that it is, without really doing any deeper inner reflection. And it's so important. And I feel like the more that we can do that, the more we not only enhance our own life and our relationship with ourselves, but also our relationship with other people because we can see more clearly and we can see and have compassion for maybe their unconscious programming in the way they're speaking or living and doing based on what is unconscious instead of from that higher consciousness perspective. And also, something I posted yesterday on social media, I was talking with my husband. I had a really cathartic weekend and it was good. And I did a lot of crying that I haven't done in a long time. And it's just layers that are coming up to be released. And so I allowed myself the time to do it without needing to hurry through or get to the other side and feel better. And, you know, I want to say it felt good, but it didn't. It felt horrible. But I knew that I needed to be with it for as long as it was there. And so I wasn't replaying stories in my mind, but I was just feeling into the emotions that were surfacing and coming up. And I was just allowing it. And at one point, I realized, that I do have a little bit of a hard time letting go at times. And it'll get to a certain point, and then I'm like, okay, let me grip again. And let me hold on to at least this, my human self wanting to at least control this part. And again, coming back to that realization that we really don't have that much control. And we are in co-creation, but I believe there is a divine plan that, sometimes things just need to be and things need to go a certain way. There's lessons we need to learn. For everything, there's a purpose, but sometimes we don't always get to see the bigger picture in the moment. But if we can allow ourselves to just know and remember that there is one, perhaps it helps us to release that control, to let go and let God. And a picture came to mind. It was something like a meme I had seen years ago, and it's a picture of a little girl holding onto a teddy bear, and the figure across from her is God, and he's asking her to trust him, and he's wanting her to give away this teddy bear. And that's how I felt yesterday. Like I just want to hold on. Like I don't want to let this go. And I was like, I feel like a little kid. Like I don't want to let go. It's like a teddy bear. Like I'm trying to hold on. And it gave me that whole picture again. And what she doesn't see is that behind him is an even bigger teddy bear. And that's just always been my favorite picture that I've ever seen, depicting trusting, trusting the universe, trusting God, even when we don't know, having faith and knowing that there is a deeper inner peace when we can have that trust and faith in something bigger than our thinking mind and our vast emotions that are very real, that we have to experience, but they're not the full picture. And when we can do that, perhaps we're even more blessed with more beauty, more abundance, more love, more love than we could ever imagine. So I just wanted to share that and to remind us all to remember that there's a higher perspective and to allow ourselves to be led by that higher consciousness, that deeper inner knowing, that heart wisdom, that inner voice that's beyond the fear and the sadness and the control. Have a beautiful day.